Hi, this is Dee at Aloha, Astro. Let's take a look at the forecast. Moon transiting Leo to Virgo, Monday, May 5th, brings an outward materialization of your inner mental and emotional state, which might be dramatically intense or significant to you, but not everyone around you will see things from your perspective or understand what you are feeling, as the moon generates expressive, analytical, impressionistic, and contradictory energy through a minor grand trine aspect pattern with Mercury conjunct Chiron, both in Aries, and Jupiter in Gemini, in addition to a square aspect with Uranus in Taurus and a quincunx aspect with the North Node and Saturn in Pisces, conjunct Venus and Neptune in Aries. Mars in Leo sets the scene and pulls the strings for a positive, negative, or mixed experience to be determined by your fear, greed, or any other negative motivation versus generosity, compassion, or any other benevolent or idealistic action or intention. As Mars opposes Pluto in Aquarius, squares the Sun in Taurus, but forms a trine aspect with a second minor grand trine consisting of Uranus, Pluto, the North Node, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune. As the moon shifts signs from Leo to Virgo early this afternoon, you may summon the courage to face and purge the ghosts of past thoughts or actions that resulted in shame, regret, grief, guilt, or self-recrimination. The North Node, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune, all trine to Mars and Leo, suggests that you apply the heart-opening and karma-clearing power of love and forgiveness to your relationships, and most importantly, to yourself. The Virgo moon will make the work of healing on any or all levels, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, a priority. So here you can see that the moon is quite busy, as it's making multiple aspects, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got the moon moving from fixed fire to mutable Mercury-ruled Earth. So we've got a little bit of shakeup of energy around lunchtime, Eastern time, and whenever that occurs in the middle of the day, you are more likely to notice the shift of energy. Just watch people's mood and behavior. There may be more passion, creative drive, acting out, the fiery energy of Leo earlier in the day, and then as the moon shifts into Virgo, more discernment and looking at what needs fixing, what's broken, what might not be working well, what needs to change, and possibly the biggest shock or surprise is the realization that you've created something, and whether it's a plus or a minus thing you've created, perhaps you want to change your thoughts and feelings and change the picture, change the outcome, even change your feelings about things that occurred in the past that are having effect upon your future. That square there between Moon and Uranus is the one that's going to bring the little aha moments, and especially when you find that you might be caught up in your own thing. Nobody else is getting it or seeing what you're seeing or reacting to something in the same way that you are. Identification of triggers is very possible while Mars is making that square to the Sun and the opposition to the Moon, and Pluto in turn is square to Mercury and Chiron. But the two minor grand trines in the chart today give you the ability to get past the trigger or to utilize that trigger as the starting point for what needs to be changed or what can be healed. But rejecting aspects of yourself will not help you to heal. It's about the whole package deal. We have the shadow and the light in here, and you have to look at it all, not just pick and choose and say, well, I'm going to suppress all of that. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to acknowledge that, because it will come up and out. And it may show up as other people showing you that. It might not be something that you are consciously aware of until things begin to happen that you question, why is this going on, or why do I keep attracting this type of relationship or these type of situations? And it's probably something within you. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back again tomorrow. Take care and stay safe.